The driver was not like, okay, Oga, that is, he parked on that Kuba Express Road. I don't
Okay.
know the place, but he parked and he was like, Oga, this Baba wey we dey go meet na him dey come, and if he come, he go sit down for this car, he go sit down for front.
On the front seat.
So Oga, come back, go to the back seat,
Okay.
and so that when we get to Baba's house, Baba will sit in the front seat. It was at that point that I don't know, God with his infinite mercy from
Wow.
nowhere, oh, I don't know how it happened.
Guys, I'm blasting like a bull at Pratt. I know what it is. Home of ability comedy all the way. So we're shooting, and I remember something she told me earlier before now. Some days though. Some days before now though. So that story was touching, and it's a story that everybody needs to learn from it. So I decided to call her to say the story all over again. So guys, please listen to our story. Guys, be careful. Seriously, man, out there is evil. So guys, let's listen to our story. What's up?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Evening, how far?
I'm fine.
So the story you told me the other day, I want you to say the same story, and please be be real. Just say the way it
Okay.
happens.
Okay. Okay. It all happened last month, June.
Okay,
So I went to General Hospital Asokoro in Abuja.
okay,
So I was referred to General Hospital in Garki. So I came out to the express to get a car going to Area 1 so that I can drop at Area 3 junction, then take another cab to the hospital. So when I came out to the express, I stopped a car. It passed and it came back. So in
okay,
this car, there is a man sitting in the front seat with the driver, and a woman in the middle, then a guy at the other end of the car. That is the other door. So I entered. I greeted the woman. She didn't even respond. She kept quiet.
hmm,
So I was like, okay, wow. And the way she sat down comfortably in the car was so alarming. But I was like, maybe she's just a normal passenger. You get.
okay,
So when we were going towards Catholic Church, Asokoro, Abuja, then there's this street behind the church that governors and ministers normally come out from. So they were
yeah,
coming out on convoy, like more than 50 cars. So we were asked to park. All the cars were stopped. So we parked, and the driver started saying, I'm not going to drop this boy. That is the boy sitting
the boy is sitting at the other door.
that he's not going to
Okay,
drop the boy. And all of a sudden, the boy started crying that, please, Oga, drop me. I'll come down. I'll come down. Then
hmm,
the other man sitting in front, the other passenger at the front, was like, driver, you know, go drop this boy. No, they beg you since. Drop him. Then the driver now said, I'm not going to drop him. You don't know what happened. So why are you telling me to drop him? Then the man now asked him, okay, what happened? Driver, tell me. Then the driver was now like, this entered my car with with a carton with carton contained in it new naira notes of new dollar notes.
okay,
So he entered. Then the driver was not like that he wants to know the source of that money. The boy should tell him where he got the money from. Then the passenger in front started asking the boy, where you get this money from? Then the boy was not like, na my oga no gree settle me, so I come enter im room, I come carry the money from Kano State. Now I come Abuja, I wan come change my life. I want to start a new life. Then the driver was not like, you don hear am ba? And this money, charm dey on top the money oh. That's all the driver said. Then the man in front was not like, charm? Say yes, I see one red thing and tell am put for the money. Then at that point the convoy have passed already, so we are now going down towards Powerhouse
okay,
Junction. Yeah. So when we got to the junction, like it's a junction, and there are three different roads.
yeah,
One
yeah.
going up, one going to the right and left. The one going to the right can take you to
A
Kubwa
white,
and
okay,
AYA.
okay, okay, yeah,
Then the one going to the left will take you to OCBN straight to Area
yeah, one,
1.
yeah,
So when we got there, the driver parked. He was like, okay, the only thing I go do now, you go give me my own share. So the driver now asked the boy, how much is it in that carton? So the boy was not like $500 million. And I say $500 million. He say yes. So how much you go give me now? The boy now say I will give you $4. He now say you dey craze, give me $4. I look like small picking for your place. You think say I don't know it in be dollar. We go share that money 50-50.
Uh-uh.
From there the man sitting in front was now like, yes, so me I don't hear this money, we go need share am, because if we carry this boy go police station now, police go chop the money, they no go do anything. So more share am. Then the other woman in front, the other woman sitting close to me, she was
Yeah, the
not
middle
like, yeah, she was not like, okay, that's she too, she will need her own share
of the
from,
money.
yeah. So then I said okay. Then the driver was not like, okay, let's introduce ourselves. So I was still quiet, I didn't say anything, I was
Okay.
just quiet, and I noticed that I started shivering inside the car.
He started shivering inside the car.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, I don't know, like I don't know what was happening, but I was shivering. So but I was quiet, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
So the woman was not like, okay. She introduced herself, the driver introduced himself, the man in front introduced himself. It got to my turn, I told them my name, my state. And the woman
You
sitting
told them your
close,
name, like your name,
yes,
your real name.
no, not my real name. I told them my name is Precious, and actually my name is not Precious. So
Okay.
we then I asked me my state. I told them I'm from Kaduna State, and my local government and my tribe. Then the other boy sitting on the other side, got to
Yeah,
his
the last
turn.
the boy that was crying.
Yes, when it got to his turn, the boy, he was like, I'm from Kaduna State. Immediately, my countenance changed. I turned and I was looking at him. Then from there, he was like, he mentioned my local government, he mentioned my tribe. Immediately, he started speaking my language.
Uh-uh.
Immediately, I was so shocked. And the driver was like, hey, sister, see this boy, oh, you and him now, brother and sister, self. I beg, engage this boy, engage him for our tribe. Ask him whether he know about the charm, na him put
Okay.
am to fear, to make us fear, abi na true true na him oga na him put the charm for
Yes,
the
yes,
thing.
yes.
So the boy was now, I now started asking him, though I don't know how to speak my language, but I was managing to say something that he would understand.
Understand.
And I know I can remember vividly that the first thing I asked him was, are you sure you don't know these people you are with? He now said no in my language. I said okay.
And he was speaking your language fluently.
Yes, more than me, self. He was speaking it more than me. I was
Okay.
like, okay. Then when we parked at that Powers Junction, then the woman sitting close to me, she was like, I know one mama, she don't ever help man of my friend. So we'll go this mama place now. She go break every charm, then we'll share this money. If not better money, we'll share am. If not be better money, we'll leave the boy and they go. That's what she said.
Okay.
Then from there, then the driver was not like, okay, that is nice. Call the mama now. Then she now brought out a phone. She now called the woman, and they told her that the woman is dead, but somebody have taken over from the
So were you
woman.
hearing the conversation on the
I
phone?
could hear somebody's voice from the other end. I
Okay,
could
from the
hear,
phone.
yeah,
Okay.
I could hear the person's voice. So
Mm,
they now told her that the person is dead, so somebody has taken over. She now said, okay, they should send her the person's phone number. So they now sent the phone number to her. She
uh-uh.
now, yes, she wanted to call the person, and she was like, hey, I don't have airtime. So she was now like, the woman was now actually thinking that maybe I would
Remove your phone
give
and
her
call.
my phone, but I didn't. I kept quiet. I was quiet. But I noticed that any question they were asking me, I was just giving them
Answer.
answers. Yes.
Hmm.
So
Guys.
then the man sitting in front of now gave the woman his phone. Then she used the phone to call the person, and she told the person that we are coming. So
Okay.
at this point, we've already started moving towards Kubwa Express
Okay,
Road.
all those barracks.
Mm. Then I remember telling them that please let's stop, oh, let's stop. I don't want the money, I want to drop. They said no, we cannot drop you. You cannot drop here because look at the barracks here. So do
Okay.
you want to implicate us? Let's look for somewhere coded so that we can drop you. Then you go. And I said okay. At this point, I was not myself. I don't know where I was, but I know that something was going on, but I don't know where I was.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we are going. Then all of a sudden, the driver was not like, when we get to this Baba's house, he will not allow him. We are not going to go into his house. We will call him to come out
Okay.
into the car and do whatever incantation he wants to do. And we are not going to tell him the real story about this money. We'll just tell him we did a work for a job for someone, and the person gave us the money, and we don't trust the person. So we
Wow.
just want him to just do some incantations on the money. That's what the driver said. Then all of a sudden, All of a sudden, the driver was not like, okay, Oga, that is, he parked on that Kuba Express road. I don't
Okay.
know the place, but he parked and he was like, Oga, this Baba wey we dey go meet na him dey come, and if he come, he go sit down for this car, he go sit down for front.
On the front seat.
So Oga, come back, go to the back seat,
Okay.
and so that when we get to Baba's house, Baba will sit in the front seat. It was at that point that I don't know, God with his infinite mercy from
Wow.
nowhere, oh, I don't know how it happened. I don't know. When the man opened the front door, he was coming to the back. I opened the back door.
Immediately.
Yes, and I stepped out. When I stepped out, then the man was not like, ah, you know, go enter again. I said, no, I will soon be dropping. Area one is just front there. I just did as if I didn't know where I was. So she now said that in his place that a man doesn't used to sit in between women. So that I'm a lady, so I should sit close to the other woman so that he will sit at the door. And I said, no, I can't go in again. I can't go in again. He was like, you know, go enter, go. You know, want this money. The driver now started shouting, Madam, he said, Auntie, you know, go enter, go, leave you, go.
Hmm.
I just sat, I stood
Man,
quietly, and immediately the man, he banged the back door and he went back to the front
to the front
seat
seat.
and he drove off immediately. So it was there, and then there's a bridge there. I went under the bridge. I sat down for like 30 minutes before I got myself, and
At that point, what were you feeling like? How were you
I,
feeling at that point?
I was still shivering. I was not myself. I didn't know where I was. Like, I didn't know. So it was like after 30 minutes, I got myself, and I noticed that I was in Zuba.
Man, Zuba.
I
From
swear.
Asokoro to Zuba, guys. Man, guys, share this video so that everybody out there will learn.
Zuba.
Like, I don't believe this is happening in Asokoro. Like, you know how Asokoro is busy. That's
And
AYA Road. It's very, very
And
busy.
you know what? I
Hmm.
was carrying a bag with my two phones inside, and
Okay.
I have money with
Inside the
my
bag.
ATM card. And the woman sitting close to me, she saw all those things because I removed my phone to check time, and I noticed her countenance changed. She just turned and she was looking at me. So, and I was like, I knew she was looking at me, but I just pretended. So
Yeah.
I returned back the phone into the bag. So they didn't collect anything from me. So what they wanted was just to take me away. So they
At
are
that point that that man
ritualists.
wanted to come back to the back seat, to me, oh, they want to put you in between, then they can start doing anything they want to do. If it's probably if they wanted to rob you, they will do that time. But if it's kidnapping or something else, they will have their mission done from there. That is what my thinking is. I don't know.
Yeah.
But guys, all I'm pleading with you now is to share the video so that viewers out there will learn from this. I swear down. I've heard stories like this, but I know they easily believe her until she said that to me. So when you got some, what happened? Like, what happened
I could
next?
not sleep.
Okay.
Could not sleep. Like I was just thinking, okay, this happened to me. Who knows how many people they must have taken that
Yes,
day? Or maybe
yes,
after dropping me, who knows how many people that must have
exactly.
fallen victim.
It's true.
People die every day. You hear of missing persons. It might be something like this that must have happened to them. So the only thing, the lesson I want people to even learn from this is greed. Like if you are
Yeah,
greed,
yeah.
greed can actually take you to your early grave. Seriously,
But
because if though I was unconscious, I was not myself, but I could still tell what was going on. You get.
yeah, because you're
So
not interested in the money that much.
yes, if not, I would have said, okay, let me go with them. I must get to that Baba's house and let him do the incantation so that we can share the money. But no, I decided to. I don't know. It's God.
Hmm.
Uh,
So guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure you share this video so that others out there will learn from this. It's very,
yeah.
very important. This happens in Abuja. When I say Abuja, man, AY Yasoko Road is very busy now for this kind of thing to happen. But see, thank God for her life, thank God for everything. So she's saying thank God and she's begging you to share the video. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Peace out, guys.